everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Kim Congdon Takeover. I'm your host, Kim Congdon. Here's one of my best friends from the Josh Potter Show. It's Josh Potter.
I'm going to cough a lot because we
smoked. Dude, I'm usually fine with smoking.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened.
Well, we just smoked a pipe and it was,
what was
we really
in it?
took a hit of it.
What
Hard.
was in it that had happened?
It was like doing a bong rip, but there was enough water.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. It was very dry.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurt. I felt like hitting the bong in high school.
It was a bong, kind of. A bubbler without water.
Oh, God, dude. I remember the first time, one of the first times I ever got high, my older cousin was like, hey, he's like, if you're going to smoke weed, you got to smoke with me. He was like my cool older cousin, Nick. And he was like 4 years older than me. I was like, cool. I was in high school. So he picked me. I was a freshman. So he picked me up, drove us around, listened to music. He rolled a blunt. Then before we smoked the blunt, he was like, the number one rule when you smoke weed in public, never keep your stash in the car. So he put his stash on the side of the car in the woods while we smoked in case the cops rolled up. We wouldn't have the weed in the car.
That's so funny. So, like, he had to remember where he put it afterwards?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Because then when we were leaving, after we got high, he left the weed. I'm like, you idiot.
I could have saw that one coming.
Yeah, we had to go back for it. But it was getting high for the first time was fucking intense.
The first time I got high, we went to Denny's afterward. And you know how they like the Munchies is a thing?
Yeah.
I ordered like eggs and toast, but I got like a side of ham. Mm-hmm. And I asked for it, and my friends just started we were like, it was like we were on mushrooms. We were laughing. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know that like mushroom laugh?
Yeah, especially when you're teenagers
when you
and everything's funny.
Weed, it's like I haven't gotten the giggles from weed.
Oh, what I would give to get the giggles
from weed? Are you kidding me?
Oh, I would love that feeling.
Oh, to be a child again. And get the giggles
to be
from
a child
smoking
again.
weed.
You know what I would love to have? The giggles of when you're with your best friend in class and you're both going to get in trouble for laughing and you're really trying to hold it in. Those hit different.
That's a good one too, yeah.
That's a good one. One time this really kind of weird girl at my school that was a bully, and she was like really big and scary. She told us she was going to sing for us at the bus stop, and she was like, and if any of you laugh, I'm beating you up. And it was the hardest I ever had to try not to laugh.
That's so funny.
As soon as you tell me not to laugh, I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
Boy. I have a hard time podcasting on couches.
Why?
Because I just don't know how to sit. I feel like this. I look like a schlub.
I think you could sit back.
Like this I go sometimes, and I feel like this
looks cool. This
I don't
is
like how fat I look.
I don't think you looked fat in that angle.
Hi, girl.
How do we sit?
Yeah, like that's I'm a podcast at a desk guy.
Should I change this to a desk?
No. This is whatever. What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe
they get to see your feet.
Maybe.
Now you're gonna get for free, folks.
Dude,
I can't even laugh without coughing now that
What happened?
It just shut my lungs. Our lungs are struggling.
Josh, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
22.
That's pretty old.
Yeah, you're telling me. As if I didn't know that already.
Were you the last one of your friends?
Either that or second to last, actually. In my like group of like 10 friends or 8 friends, yeah. Second to last.
Dude, I was the last of my friends too.
Do you know what happened to me?
What?
I was dating a girl all through high school from when I was a junior and she was a sophomore. And then we stayed together for 4 years, so like into college. Mm-hmm. From like the age of 16 to 20. Mm-hmm. And when we broke up, I was a different person than I was when I was 16. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know how to like talk to girls or.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know how to like.
She kind of fucked it up for you.
She stunted me.
She stunted you sexually.
Yes.
By making you hold off. She was waiting till marriage.
She was, and then guess what? She fucked the very next guy that she started.
That always happens. That wasn't a you thing. That just happens.
And then like told me about it. It really. I mean, this thing that probably set me on a course.
It was your villain era?
It was my origin story.
Dude.
But I could have easily...
In that moment, you could have been a mass shooter or a comedian, and you chose
I could have turned into an incel easily after that, like been like very upset and disenchanted.
Yeah.
Or disillusioned by by women. But no, it took me doing stand-up to figure out how to get laid.
Oh yeah, it helps.
It's kind of, I had this epiphany with my therapist that I've never fucked a girl that hasn't first saw me on stage or knew of me already as like somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like,
whoa,
as
yeah.
like famous.
Right.
Because I used to do radio in Buffalo.
Okay.
So I was kind of like local famous.
Dude, you were a
And that was,
Buffalo
like-
radio DJ famous.
Yeah. So that's like, girls knew me from that too. And then when MySpace came about, DMs started, you know, that kind of thing. So that kind of like put things into, yeah, because that would have been right around that time. DMs started before, like, I had MySpace, I think, before I lost my virginity.
Oh yeah,
How old was MySpace?
MySpace probably came out when I was.
Because I lost my virginity 2008. So MySpace was
Dude, I
definitely
might have lost my
2007.
virginity in 2008.
I told you I'm late.
I think I lost my virginity in 2008.
Hell of a year.
What if it was in the same day?
It was February. What was yours?
It didn't feel cold that day. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking, it could have been November.
Yeah, but you were in Florida, so nothing's cold.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the day that I've talked about this before, and it's kind of a slutty story, but I remember it literally the day that I was in class and I was like, I'm going to have sex today.
Wow, I wish I could have been so, just choosing my own time I wanted to lose my virginity. Mine was more like, boy, I hope a girl has sex with me soon. It wasn't like, I'm going to fuck today.
Oh, yeah, no. Mine was like, I was like, I want to have sex today, and then I had sex that day.
Do you know, like...
Yeah, but that's men.
That's men
what you
versus
guys have to
women.
do, yeah.
Hey, men are from Mars and women are from Venus.
Turns out we're really different.
What was I going to say? Oh, the girl that I lost my virginity to, by the way, I was 22 and she was 28.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And she was a cold woman.
What'd she do? What happened? What do you mean?
No, I just mean personality-wise. Like, y'all kind of know the cup of tea I enjoy. Let's just say she hit all those notes.
Josh likes a mean girl.
She hit all those notes.
Josh is into a girl.
Not
that's-
even mean, just cold.
You like, you like a cold girl. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. It's something about being chosen by someone cold that feels really good.
Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling?
I was just imagining it. I was curious. It was like very clinical. Was it just her kind of walking you through it?
No, it was like, so the first night we started like really hooking up. We went on like a couple dates, and the first night like we hooked up, I still lived in my parents' house. Like I actually had just moved back from my college apartment into my parents' house. And I ended up living there for like 7 months or something. But I just moved back into my parents' house, so not the greatest look. But this girl lived with her mother too, and like family, while she was trying to figure out her life.
Okay.
So, and I'm 22, she's 28. You know what I'm saying? So like, she didn't look down upon that. So we were like hooking up. I remember we came home from a place called, I did a set at Rob's Comedy Playhouse. It was in the back of a restaurant.
Okay. It's like
And-
McDonald's Playhouse, but
Yeah, I mean, if
Sadder.
McDonald's was an Italian restaurant and in the back was Rob's Comedy Playhouse, where you had to
Ugh.
I had to sit the people and then go up on stage and like MC.
imagine eating ravioli and listening to comedy. That's
Yeah, I
nuts.
mean, I guess that happens to door guys at the comedy stores still, but they're like wearing the shirt, and it's like people kind of know that's part of the. This is like people are like, the guy that just sat me's up there talking. What's he gonna give like the fire escape announcements? Anyway,
Right.
so she came and watched that show. I did pretty good. I was pretty good early off, I think, and it was kind of near my mom's house. So like, she went to drop me off, and we were just like making out in the car, and she was like, why don't I come inside? And I'm like, all right. And I go inside, and my mom's like on the couch watching like DVR'd American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to be like, hey, Mom, this is my friend Amy. Can you maybe like watch that in your room or something? And then,
No.
and my mom was
No.
like, sure. And then she like got up and went to her room. So we were just like hooking up on the couch.
Wait, why didn't you go hook up with her in your room? Why did you have
I
to
didn't
take your
want her
mom's
to
living
see-
room?
Well, because my room in my mom's living room, where she would basically, there was a thin wall separating like the couch from where I slept in my room. So I needed her to leave the vicinity regardless. And I
And
didn't
go
have
in
like
her room. No matter if you were in your room or the living room.
Right.
Trying to create as many walls between.
Yeah,
him and his
I had a
mother
very
while
my
having
childhood
sex,
home
I
was
get that.
very small and
Yeah,
like
but you know what?
my
That's-
bedroom was next to like literally like next to the living room. My bedroom was next
I
to
would
it. Like literally
I would take a thin wall between me and my mother before telling her like I have to fuck. Can you get out?
It wasn't about fucking. I asked her if we could watch TV
Oh,
because I didn't have a TV in my room either.
I see. Okay,
So
that's different.
yeah. And so she's like, yeah. So we're like hooking up on the couch. And I'm thinking like, we are in our 20s now. We might have sex here. You know?
Oh, shit, yeah.
This is like a normal time to have sex. So I said to her, I think she asked if I had a condom, which I certainly didn't. That had nothing to do with virginity, folks. I still don't have any. I'm just kidding. No, but she asked if I had a condom, and I go, I don't, but I also have to tell you something. I'm a virgin. And she laughed, and she was like, thought I was fucking around.
Whoa.
And I was like, no, I don't know why I didn't just like LOL and keep going, but I was like, no, really, I'm a virgin. I like had to tell her. And
Wait, why did you have to tell her?
Because here's
it
what
probably
here
would
was,
have been much easier to go.
Here
Yeah,
was
just
my
to do it.
thinking. Here was my thinking. What if there's something about the sex that what if there's something I don't understand yet as having never done it?
You wanted to give her a warning, like this might not be the best. I've never done it.
I literally don't know what I'm doing. I've never done it. So it's
I
like
get
it's my
that.
first time. I want you to know that's my first time because maybe I might blow it out of the water. Who the hell knows? But I want at least.
I doubt you did.
I just want full. So I just wanted full transparency, right?
Yeah.
So
The whole time your mom's in her room, like.
Well, so get this. This girl, she goes. Also, I was like, it was like my mom's like not far away in the house. So like,
That's
this
the
is
part
not
that's
like
stressing me out, Josh.
it was stressing me out. So I was like, this is kind of like crazy for my first time. We're on the couch, like
I don't even know if I've ever besides like in my own bathroom, which is a safe space, and that's like creating your own sphere where you can orgasm.
right. You don't.
Outside of that, I've never came in the same house as my mother, or like that close.
I think
like in the
it's
same that close. In
so
the
much
vicinity.
weirder to orgasm in a bathroom than in your bedroom.
Yeah, I definitely jerked off as a teenager.
Exactly, but like the bathroom's a safe haven. It doesn't even count. It's another.
No,
planet.
you're
No,
wrong.
I'm saying like yeah, coming.
That's a
from
public place. I'd rather
You're
not
wrong.
public, but a communal.
Yeah,
place.
that's a communal spot. That's not more private than your own bedroom.
Yeah, I'd rather the bedroom.
You're coming all over your parents' shower. They're stepping in it. They're cleaning their toes
I
with
mean,
your
I didn't.
jizz.
I had a different shower.
Oh, it was your
It
own
my
bathroom.
cum spot.
It was
So
your own
like
bathroom.
my sanctuary.
Oh, I see. Okay,
That's
well, that's
different.
fine.
That's different. Yeah. Okay.
Well, white privilege, Chuck.
yeah. Sorry, we didn't all have our own bathrooms
yeah,
to come in.
yeah. Shared my bathroom with 3 other people. But so anyway, I told her this, right?
Cough.
She it kind of like the realization that she's going to take my virginity. She was like, "Okay, maybe we don't do this right now then." And I was like, "Fuck, I blew it," you know, but she was like, "No, like we're still going to do it, but like she knew my parents were going out of town. But yeah, my mom and dad were going to like a vacation, and she knew we already talked about that, and she was like, "Why don't while they're gone, we can just like really go to town or whatever." And I was like,
Okay.
sure. So it was like the next week. It was we had a date set up for like Valentine's Day. I think I lost my virginity on February 12th, 2008.
I don't
And,
think you think. I think you know.
No,
That
because I was
sounds like you know for sure the date you lost your virginity.
Yeah.
I'm not going to forget
I
that
do
date.
believe
Writing it
it
down.
was
8:03
February 12th,
p.m.
2000. It might have been,
February
but it might have also
Let's
been the
send you a text
16th. I
every
can't
day.
remember if it was a couple days before or after Valentine's Day, but it's in
Yeah,
that vicinity.
write that down, Chuck, so we can send flowers every year.
And so like I took her to like a really nice dinner,
Uh huh.
and
That's nice.
yeah, like a nice restaurant. And then like she came back, we watched like a movie, and then like we started having the sex in my childhood bedroom.
Okay.
I didn't do it like I'm not like one of these psychos that do it in their parents' bedroom. Like, do you hear about those people?
Oh, these people that
What
have
are
sex.
you? Oh,
these-
by the way, you're. I mean, I don't want to say one of your jokes, but when you say like white girls kiss dogs on the mouth, that is
Yeah.
so fucking funny, and I feel like it is a white dude thing to fuck on your parents' bed, even though I'm a white dude, but it's like a white rich dude thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, white rich dudes do want to get after
like
their
a
parents
white
for some
queef
reason.
or a douche. You know?
Yeah, no, a white billionaire like
Rich
son
white kids.
that's got money from his dad, he will fuck in his dad's bed.
Yeah, it's a certain personality type that fucks in their parents' bed.
It is, yeah. No, that's not a yes. That's a very yes. That's
a
also
specific
weird.
guy and
It's also weird to want to fuck in your.
That's a Nick. That's
Yeah, that's a
for
Nick.
sure.
Nick would.
It's
fuck
not
in his
a want. I bet it's not a want. I bet they don't even associate. They're like, this is just the nicer bed, and they don't even think about.
No.
Oh no, this is calculated, premeditated.
You think so?
Like,
You think it gets that deep?
Yeah.
Like patricidal.
Well, I don't think that they
sex.
think beyond surface level. So I think they just go, well, why wouldn't I fuck in the nicest bed in the house? Even though.
No, they want to go. I want to come where my daddy comes. It's a weird thing.
Why?
Dude, I did like my bed was so gross once. I was living on an air mattress, and I did bring a girl for a whole weekend, and I pretended my roommate's bedroom, who was nice, and he spent like a lot of money on his stuff. And I pretended he was out of town. I lived in his room.
Did he
with
know?
this girl? No, of
I
course
fucked
not.
out an
Like,
air mattress a couple
cleaned up
times.
his entire room. I set it exactly. He was like
that's nice of you.
extremely particular. I put everything back. I took pictures before, and I basically lived in this guy's room to convince this girl that I wasn't a fucking
Hilarious.
complete dirtbag.
I didn't care about that. I had a sleeping bag on an air mattress in my first after college apartment, and I was like waiting to get a bed and stuff, and like I just had a sleeping bag on an air mattress, and I used to, there was a girl that I was dating, we're boyfriend girlfriend, and my roommate had like a nice view of the city outside his room. So there was one occasion where we were just like, do you want to fuck in every room of the apartment? And we did.
Whoa.
We went around and did that, and then on his desk, like she was bent over his desk.
Whoa.
And so I felt like I did tell him. We were in our early 20s. He didn't care. We like high-fived. But back to the virginity story.
Okay.
So this girl, like, I'm having the sex. I've never like jerked off with a condom or anything, so the condom was weird. And like I'm doing it, I'm hard, and I'm doing it. And she like is having fun or whatever. And then like she goes, "Are you gonna come?" And I'm like, "Not yet," or whatever. You know, I feel like I would know if I was gonna come. So I just kept doing it, and she goes, "Did you come yet?" And I go, "No." Or no, you know what I said? I go, "I don't think so." And she goes, like halts everything, and she goes, "You would know."
Yeah.
And I go, "Well,
Men are weird about when they come.
And I said, I guess I didn't then." And she goes, and then
Whoa.
And then you came immediately.
No, that fucked me up. It did. It fucked me up. And then like, I mean, I feel like that is the reason I have a hard time like.
Your mom heard that
Coming
sigh
without
in her bedroom, dude. The Price is Right was playing, and she heard the sigh all the way from her
It
bedroom.
was like a weird. I didn't feel comfortable ever. Right then. Ever
Yeah.
With this girl. So I mean, we had sex. And then another time, like, she was very like. It wasn't like dominant, but she was assertive in the bedroom. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. No, I don't really know the difference.
She didn't have any problem getting off.
Yeah.
And she didn't really give a shit about it was very, I guess that's what women experience as well. But yeah, that's a couple of girls. Now that I'm putting those two and two together there, wild. That
Yeah,
I've
I
dated
think
girls
when
that
you're
do
a
that there. They
woman-
just like fuck me to get off. And then just don't care. And then I'm like, just like, okay, bye.
I think when you're a woman in your early 20s, you're trying to get the guy off. You're like, as long as he comes, the sex is good. And then when you get into your 30s, you're like, as long as I come, we'll both have good sex.
Yeah.
It's like this weird switch up where you're like,
Well, it's also
he'll
like,
figure it out.
It takes girls a decade to learn how to come, and
It takes
guys,
us
it's
so-
Like, you could do it.
It's
I'm
a-
so
I don't
good
know.
at
I
it.
feel like that's.
Girls have to learn how to come like it's like the Karate Kid in a movie. It's like a feature film. We have to like train our minds. We have to like go through
Well, okay,
like
that's-
ego deaths
I
and
bet
like
that's
take
like a health-
mushrooms. Like we have to really figure it out and like we have to get raped 3 times minimum and like get some
Well-
power back and then we can come.
I was going to say this. There's some that are like that where it's like this meditation, this Zen thing. And I feel like if you figure out how to come too early, that's also very bad. Yeah, that's
For
big.
girls or guys?
For girls.
Either.
Really?
If you learn how to come.
Oh, too young.
Yeah.
I thought you meant too
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I think a girl can come whenever.
No. I meant too young. Yeah.
Oh,
too.
yeah. No, you can't learn how. to do that too quickly.
No.
Well, you either came too early or you were shown way too early.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, there's no good story behind that.
Yeah.
No. Oh, a woman should take at least 30 years to learn how to come. It should take around 27 to 30 years to learn how to
That's what I
proper
love about
come.
Kim. She's still learning.
I'm
every
still
day.
learning
She's
how
still
every
learning,
day.
Taking lessons.
I don't know if this is for guys, but when you guys come, is there different, like, is there a different comes?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I come and it's like a baby come.
No, yeah,
but I
for
came.
sure.
I definitely came.
Yep.
And then sometimes it's like a big come.
Yes, big time. There's different levels for sure. And it doesn't
Are
even
we
matter.
talking the amount
Well, that's
of
what I
shame
say.
or the amount of load? The amount of shame's pretty much the same every time.
What do you mean, shame, did you say?
Why are you shamed?
I don't know. Oh, what? Oh,
Oh, wait. Hold on.
No, you were talking, I was going to say, like, the intense feeling. Like, there's been ones where, like, borderline no jizz has come out of me, where I'm like, oh my God. And then, and I'm like, well, I guess I can keep going, and whatever. But I'm saying then there's other times
It's so confusing.
where it's small, it's not as intense feeling, but there's like, you're like, holy hell, I flooded a neighborhood.
Oh, no. Hold on. I don't think we can really go past Charles's shame.
No, I wanted to get
I want to
back
get
that.
into this. What do you mean? You feel shame
I thought he
every
was
time you
making an
come?
LOL.
Or were you making an LOL? Okay. That was the same sigh as the girl that Josh
yeah, I know.
took,
I
that
know.
took
He
Josh's
just came. I
virginity.
saw him.
You just made Josh hard with that sigh.
No, dude,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't. Maybe it's just selection of the population, but I feel like I just innately feel shame when I come. Maybe it is a lot. Of
You
just
don't
my
like
entire
jizzing-
practice. We don't have to get
You don't like jizzing uselessly? That's what it is?
What do you mean uselessly? I'm talking about when you're having sex with me.
No, it's not even like it's not like a Mormon.
Well, not to
like I
procreate.
can't spill my seed, like
Oh, yeah,
waste
okay.
my seed. I don't really feel like that. It's just I don't know, man.
I
I feel like it is the. I
You're-
don't know. Like it's like that's kind of the quest of a man. Is like your lizard brain is trying to get you to come constantly, and I'm always trying to fight against that guy who's like trying to get me to do that stuff.
I never have
So,
shame.
It does. There is a certain amount of shame where like you do succumb sometimes.
You
Where,
succumb.
know.
That's where the word came from.
That's so funny
I
because
think every man's been there. Like where you.
I mean,
fucking-
I will say this: I have shame in just about every other aspect of life. The point, if I'm like, hey, if I'm coming,
oh,
I'm all right.
come, dude. That's like
so like that's
your
why like
shit.
stress masturbation's a thing where you're like, or anxiety or whatever, because
Yeah.
it's like, if I'm coming, I'm in a good place. I'm at least safe or whatever.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody masturbates during the apocalypse.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Well-
No, they do. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's-
I don't know. If
I
you
don't
could.
know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's no situation that a man would not like want to come. It's just
That is
not
curious.
a possibility. So I'm saying like that. I feel like that is the quest of a man is to conquer that, so that you can like harness that energy for the greater good.
They never
instead of
talk
just
about
waste.
that.
So I guess I don't want to waste my seed. I'm just like
You are
practicing
Mormon.
semen retention and just trying to get my testosterone levels. As
Oh
high as
no!
possible.
Just take all the semen from me.
Whoa.
No, dude, you need to hold on to every drop, and then
No, I drain
and
it
dude,
all out.
This is a true fact. I don't know. I read it in a crazy person's notebook that I found once, and then it led me down a Reddit rabbit hole. But if you can retain your semen for 70 days, your body reaches like homeostasis, and the amount of energy that you would normally expend producing testosterone is just like charged back into your body, and you stop thinking about sex. You're like completely unplugged.
No, you're gonna
like-
leak it out. That's
You're like
That's how you become a rapist.
no, you're gonna leak it
yeah,
out.
but yeah, it kind of like catapults you into like
Also,
an
when you go to
American Psycho, like
You'll just go to sleep and wake up with a load in your pants like you're 16 again. That's all that's gonna happen if you wait forever.
no, dude, not if you're like meditating throughout the day to retain your semen, and then
I don't
like
know.
it
Sounds
follows
gay.
you into your unconscious,
Not into it.
and it just
No semen retention for you.
No, we're not retaining any of it. I get them
well.
out quick. Make new ones fast.
Damn, dude, nobody-
He's a semen reproduction guy.
really. It
Let's-
is a hard recruit. It's
But you're
hard to
right,
recruit
like-
people.
It is funny though that
You'll
guys
see one day, dude.
guys try to come everywhere. Like they don't cover that in like movies or stories about like
How often guys are coming?
like prisoners of
Dude,
war are definitely
one
jerking
time I
off
was
or,
doing a
like-
show at the Stand. One time I was doing
You know what I mean? Or like people in tough situations. Like
Dude, Dude, that is so funny to imagine. What's the saddest jerk a man ever
what
had
is the
in
saddest
the worst
jerk?
circumstances? I mean, it's
Auschwitz
definitely
jerk?
in the middle of a
Auschwitz
genocide
jerk.
There were definitely
somewhere
dudes.
throughout history, but like,
I would be jerking off so much in Auschwitz.
Yeah.
I would have only.
What
been
else are you
jerking
gonna
off.
do?
I mean, I guess if
Yeah,
I
but
was,
Yeah, but
you know
imagine
what?
you're jerking off,
Guess
you come,
what?
they
You
all
know
start
what?
eating it aggressively. It's like,
guess
That's
what?
true.
The ones that survived are the ones that retained their semen.
I bet they
Doubt
were because they
Practice
kept
retention,
it.
and they're here to.
I bet that's
doubt it.
true. I
and
bet
then
that's true. They had more
they lived
energy,
to carry on their seed.
more
later.
testosterone. They lived another day.
it doesn't
You
matter
can't
how
empty
much.
yourself out when you're already empty.
Yeah,
It
dude,
doesn't
if
matter how
you're
much energy you have if they throw you in one of the fucking.
What is the
showers.
saddest jerk you think? Do you
That
think
one's
it's
up there.
Auschwitz? It's
That one's up there.
That's top 3.
But like, how about one of these tribes in Africa or something like,
Oh, yeah.
like where they're having
Or like the
genocides
machete
or
ones,
whatever? Yeah, like where they're having genocides and stuff.
That's also pretty bad.
Wait.
I would say
There's like flies on the babies' faces. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
But
That's
they're
not it.
definitely jerking off. Do you think they know it's so sad? It's sad to us because we know we have lotions, we have porn. They're just
Right.
jerking off because it is their feral instinct as human beings.
Whoa.
Oh wow, dude! So,
No,
so
no.
you're saying
I'm saying we all would do it if we were in tribal. People were in
Yeah,
the,
dude.
cavemen were jerking off. I'm saying like
Yeah.
they're still definitely jerking off, but maybe they don't understand that it's sad. I wonder
so
if
you're
they have like.
saying
Ooh,
that,
I have a good sad jerk.
that African tribes' civil warring is on par with cavemen activities.
No, I just mean in terms of like modern technology. Probably like it is.
Here's a
probably
good one.
A couple shades away. What?
A leprosy jerk.
Ooh,
That's a
like
sad
a clinic,
jerk.
like a scary
Oh,
clinic.
dude,
A
or just like a
leprosy jerk.
wasting disease, any kind of wasting disease on your deathbed jerk, where you're like, oh
One
fuck,
more.
dude, holy shit, I never thought about that before. Like if you're like kind of wasting away as like of cancer.
Well, that's more
whatever.
like.
I
that's
don't
more
even
like
think
a-
you care at that
on your
point.
deathbed
Yeah,
and
that's
you're
more like a
"Fuck, dude, I have
prison."
week. I'm gonna try to get a couple in before I go.
That's more like a prison of your own body where you can't jerk off and you're like, boy, I'd love to. But I'm saying when you are physically able to and you are just in a circumstance and you're like, man, my life is literally hell.
Okay, grieving father jerk.
That's kind of up there. I was
That's
thinking,
up there.
I don't know
See,
why I
that's
think
one
more
you
like,
can forego. That's what I'm talking about. Is like, yeah, dude. If you're grieving, if your child was murdered, don't jerk off for a month.
yeah, what's the that's
like
when you
if you're in Auschwitz
Yeah, I don't think
and
you
there's
would.
no foreseeable end? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I
You're
jerk
right.
off. I
that's
get it.
you're that's
You're
a good
right.
point.
You know
I wouldn't
what?
shame somebody for that.
That's a
Jerk
good
off,
point.
but be a
Grieving
gentleman.
father? Nah, dude.
No,
Jerk
that's-
off, but be a gentleman
Wait.
about it. Auschwitz, yes. Grieving father, no. There is a scale. Wait.
Okay, what's the time frame?
How long
as a
do you wait to
grieving
jerk
father?
off as a grieving father?
Or what about this? Because grieving father is not really. I mean, you still have like maybe a wife or whatever. Grieving like lover.
Josh and I are in a standoff of who's gonna say like hours, days,
No, grieving
weeks,
lover. I mean, I'm
months.
just saying. What do you think's like? I have really no. I mean, I can see myself. Here's the thing: the closer you do it to the incident, again, thinking of grieving lover. You know what I'm saying? Like
that could cause you to jerk off respectfully. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, now
I'm
you're
sorry
doing-
if
you're
I
talking
die and
tribute.
Chuck's thinking,
Oh.
yeah. If you're doing a
Okay,
tribute
okay,
come,
okay.
if you're doing a tribute come for me, that's different.
Well, when can you look at porn again?
Oh, don't piss me off. I just died.
Right, exactly.
I just died. I think you need a tribute come for at least like
Tribute come.
a couple months.
That's hard.
A couple months, I think I would expect.
That makes sense.
If we broke
When
up,
I zoned out. I was looking at the mic. Are you saying that you would only think of your dead child while
No,
you came for
no.
the next
We're talking about-
tribute to your child
no,
every
to your
time
spouse, to your
Oh,
spouse.
Dude,
Yes.
I missed.
So wait, hold on. No, we're not tribute coming our children.
Okay, good.
No, I'm saying if I died, I'd want you to
Only
before
yeah,
you
yeah.
come to other girls and porn, spend
yeah.
like at least a month or two tribute coming to me.
Do you want to know? And I'm a few hard T's deep. I'll tell you the goddamn truth right now. Anytime I've ever jerked off to an image that is not you, I tribute you in my mind.
I don't understand what that means.
Shut up. We're having a
If
moment.
I've ever jerked off to porn, I try to like dedicated a portion of that
How?
to Kim mentally while I'm like I implant a mental almost like
I kind of okay. I get
He
that.
ate-
you know what I'm
AI
saying?
porn,
Like I'm not trying to be like a cuck, but like
No,
I,
he's AI porning you in his brain.
Dude, I like that.
I
You're
wouldn't
kind of
say Nah, I'm not like, it's not like an AI overlay. I'm just like trying to dedicate a portion of that pleasure
The girls
to the
look
thought
anything
of
like me.
Of you, where I'm not just like.
You're like, if this wasn't making me so horny, Kim
I'm
would
like,
also
I'm only
make me
watching
horny.
this act because Kim is not available to me right now, and I would like to dedicate a portion
My
of the
zipper's
pleasure
coming
that
down.
it brings me.
My zipper's coming down. Is this from the
No, it's not from the.
Are you
no,
guys
it's
gonna
not from the
fuck right
tribute
here?
he just
I did that
no.
with my mind.
It's not from the tribute he just
No, I
gave
did
me.
that
The
with my
porn
mind, dude.
tribute. Okay, but how long are you gonna jerk off before you?
I've retained my semen so long I can control zippers with my mind. Watch
No.
this. Watch this.
No, it's not working. You're drunk. You're blackout, actually. Wait, hold on. What was I gonna say? How long?
What?
I die. How long are you gonna until you completely start coming to something else that's not me?
Because I'll tell you this, while you're thinking about it,
And
have-
think about it.
Take your time.
I have recently even like had a one night stand that really stuck with me. Do you know what I mean? Where porn isn't even cut.
In a good way.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Recently.
Relatively recently.
Whoa. Can you tell us what was so special?
It was just- I mean, this-
was it last night?
It was a lot of buildup. No, it wasn't like here in Austin.
Okay.
When was it?
I
Within
mean,
the
do I have
year.
to give you like? Yeah, it was like I don't know over the summer.
Okay. So, what was so special?
It just stuck with me. It was like such a intense one. It was fun, and it was like a one night thing, but it was like a build up. I mean, I knew this person or whatever, and man, I went home and I was like, golly. And then I've had sex since then, and I was just like, not as good as that one, you know.
Oh shit.
That one was
it was too good, and now the sex after is not as good.
for a little while at least, you know. I've had some okay ones. That
What
were
was
after
it?
that, but
Can you give us some
good ones?
details of what stuck out?
no, I don't kind of
Come
get into
on,
details.
Josh. Come on.
already
That's what
trying
makes
to,
it
like,
fun. I really want to know
Go
what.
through my memory.
No, she
what
just
you
kind of
kept
like
with you.
she just kind of got it, you know. It was just like
What do you
we
mean?
both
was
kind
it
of just like
was it chemistry or it
Yes.
was like talent? She was like
Both.
a talented woman,
A
or it
little
was
bit of
just
both.
chemistry.
Well, I want to know what the talent is. Maybe I could pick up a few tricks.
no. I mean, she was just a dirty little girl, and
You
it
got
was
it, babe. You know, it's talent.
yeah, it's talent.
It's not. It's an yeah. You're
She
born
just
with
did
it.
all the right. You got to go in without qualms, basically. And I don't mean it like I'm not even talking about anything ridiculous. It's just you go in with an open mind, you find the chemistry, and when you connect
Yeah.
and you're on that like plane, it's fucking sick.
Whoa.
There's no like special tricks or anything.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She just had that thing on her. She had that
Yeah,
gorilla
I feel like
grip.
I
She had
brought.
that.
I feel like I had a great performance as well. I feel like she left the same way. You know?
Wow. This seems like a really special thing between the two of
Haunted.
you.
Yeah, but there's literally no. It's just so funny though, because there's literally like, I don't know anything about this person other than.
Well, sweetie, now that you've had time, how
Oh,
long?
I just realized I never heard of Josh actually came. When did you come when you lost your virginity?
Oh yeah.
I never
she, like,
did.
saw it. You
Dude, I
never
didn't
did?
do it.
You never
I-
came?
That's nuts, dude. I kind of almost. Yeah, I didn't.
Dude,
really
that's
come
why
to
I
Wait,
have like
what?
it became a famous internet thing.
What?
Wait,
And
what?
in my fame, but I have a hard time with like girls I don't have like a connection to coming
Oh,
since
same,
then.
yeah.
Oh,
same,
oh yeah.
same.
That
Like
I
there's
get.
more times than not that I've literally came
Same.
probably
Oh,
in like
dude, that's-
only
I've-
4
yeah,
girls
I've
out of
faked
like
coming. Yeah,
30, 40
You
girls.
guys fake coming?
I have, yeah.
before.
Definitely.
Whoa. Whoa.
I feel like that's not everybody, but I feel you. I
No,
need,
I mean
like,
I've definitely
some
I had a
kind of,
whole internet arc involving
shit.
this and with your mom's house where the first tour I was going to go on before COVID ruined my life was the Make Josh Come tour. Cuz Tom just
Because you couldn't come.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I wanted to meet somebody that would make
Which
me
is
come.
crazy because this whole conversation started with how easy it is to make a guy come.
No, it was how easy we can make ourselves. We were talking
Yeah,
about
it's more,
masturbating.
it's the drive.
Whoa.
It's the inner drive to come.
Yeah.
I can't believe
When
guys
I-
are faking orgasms left
Well, when
and right.
I can't-
You guys lie in every aspect.
Well, some girls are like scary and also
Yeah, it's
retarded.
like, dude,
so
let me
you're
fake
like,
this
I
one,
can't.
so she'll
yeah.
leave, and I can make myself come. Like
I make the
as
girls
she
come.
walks out the door,
Or at least they say they do. I mean,
me
maybe
too.
I'm
Like,
not.
yeah,
Maybe I'm
you're a
not.
good
But I
guy.
mean,
Fuck.
I got a puddle in the bed or whatever, and I go, as long as they're having fun, I'm fine. I don't need to I'll jerk
Well-
off at
It's
the end.
about the story and the experience.
It's about exploring a
Okay,
woman.
can you answer the question finally?
What's
What?
that?
Oh yeah.
How
1 year-
long
1 year
after
on
I
the day.
die
1
and-
year on the day.
1 year on the day is weird. I would have accepted a year, but on
A
the
year
day.
and 1 day.
A year on the day
I'll
is like
remind
it
you.
hits different that he's scheduling when he's going to be
It's
able
like
to
you're
jerk off
counting it
without
down.
thinking about me. Yeah,
but
it's
I'm
like
gonna
you
give
couldn't
you
wait.
one. But it's gonna be one last tribute where like,
You're going to go hard.
yeah, I'm gonna go really hard.
You're
I'm gonna
gonna
take, dude. I'm
go
gonna take a
full-
bunch of Adderall and just jerk off. For
What if you make your
24
jerk offs like some ghost threesome where you put a picture of Kim with a candle and you go, "Tonight, babe, we're gonna look at porn together. I know you're in the
Oh, yeah,
spirit
dude.
world,
Or maybe I
watching
Yeah,
the porn with
dude.
me."
Like,
get
You
one
have
of
to
those,
light
like,
a
I
candle
get one of
every
those
time.
Kanye West hologram things that he's got.
Oh, yeah.
I hire a prostitute.
Like
Put the
Star Wars?
I
hologram?
project Kim into a threesome with a prostitute.
This is what you do.
Or you just do the
and then
AI
I
face swap
overdose
thing
in
on
the
all of it.
bathtub afterwards, and that's my final tribute to you.
She's wearing a green
you,
shirt
babe.
right now. You could face swap her onto an AI porn right here.
They just do it.
I know,
Getting
dude.
gangbanged
Pretty soon you're
aggressively.
already everyone in your audience.
I'd
has
actually
done it.
have to unplug this from the TV because like I'm watching Kim in real time. Just watch herself on this.
Well, you know, it's really hard because every time I move, I look like such a different size.
I try to avoid
I
looking
look so
at
small
myself.
back
I look
here,
up. I go,
and then I come up here. I'm
"Ooh."
Khloe Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh, is that how? I told you the couch. It's the couch.
It's the couch.
You need chairs.
You need fucking chairs, but it's not easy to find chairs.
Dude, that's our
Well,
living
you
room
just- it's
couch.
the
We
deep-
disassembled that and brought that all the way up here.
Put it back in
because
the living room.
This couch sucks.
You got to get
Yeah.
posture chairs, something ergonomic.
What about like 2 reclining chairs?
Anything
too
that's
comfy?
like deep sitting is I feel
It's
bad.
bad. You have to
for
sit up
podcasting.
close.
Yeah,
2
just like
chairs and a table. You're saying?
I like a desk, but that's just me. Because I like when I broadcast, it's on the radio. Was like I need a
Oh,
desk
when you
in front of me.
broadcast.
Yeah, that's what I
You're
go
broadcasting.
into it as.
I don't
This
know
is
what
like
we're
hanging
doing.
out and we're talking about
This
coming
broad's
and
just cast.
drinking beer and.
We're just talking about coming
Sure,
and
do
drinking
I
beer.
do I drink maybe or smoke weed on my podcast? Of course, but any good broadcast. Vince Scully doesn't have a couple whiskeys when he's calling.
Actually, let's take another hit of that.
Alex
pipe.
Jones. Alex
you
Jones,
hand that?
the best broadcaster in American history. He doesn't drink a bottle of whiskey
Alex
before his,
Jones is the
before
best
his best broadcasts.
Can I have that pipe? Are you and your dad very close?
we're pretty close, but
So if you're okay, you're going to visit your
we're
dad.
close enough where I don't hate my dad. I like stay with him when I go home. I
Okay,
should say.
fine.
And
You're
his
going
now
to you're
wife.
going to visit your dad.
Yeah,
His wife in this scenario, super hot, super cool.
yeah. Not
He
the one that.
leaves.
I mean, she's very pretty. My
Not the
dad's
one
wife.
he's with. I'm just making one up in my head. He leaves. He's going to be back in 4 hours. She tries to fuck you dead seriously. Are
Like a
you going
porn?
for it? Like a porn, dude. She's
Can I
like,
say
we'll
this?
do it real quick.
I don't know that I could do it, but I know that my dad might do it if he was in this position.
Yeah.
A switch with me.
He would
maybe?
do it to you, but you couldn't do it to him.
feel like he would have fucked my girlfriends if they gave them if they gave him a window.
Oh, fuck, dude.
There was one
I know
time
a guy that fucked his
On my
stepmom.
21st birthday,
I think I told you that story. Dude, this is kind of like one of those things where I don't know if this is. It's one of the best stories I know, and I don't know.
What happened? What happened?
A
Can you guys stop teasing
guy,
stories
no,
you're not
okay,
going to
yeah.
tell?
So a guy, basically a guy. It's like in high school, a house party, and this guy's stepmom was like got drunk, and like she was attractive, maybe like 40, mid 40s, and she started getting like touchy with some of the guys, and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go take her to bed. Like she's getting out of control." And we're like, "Yeah, no worries, dude." And like, wasn't me, was not involved at all, but like somebody went up there.
Sounds like he was involved.
they've been up there for a minute. Like, I'm gonna go check on him. And they open the door, and he's in there like with his stepmom bent over, and he's like, "Come on." And
he's
so-
with his own stepmom.
yeah, his own stepmom, and then
That's porno shit.
yeah, it was like porno shit.
And he
No,
invited
no,
everyone
just wait,
back?
Just wait. And then like this is a high school fucking house party, like most like all dudes drunk, and he's just like, "Yeah, come on," and he's like, "All right," and he like yells down the stairs, "Come on, boys!" And by the end of the
my
night,
God.
it's like they literally ran a train.
Oh, and you were
Oh,
the
these
only
guys-
one that didn't.
No, I didn't. No, I I swear to God.
Sounds suspicious.
Not involved.
Every part of the train was involved
I
except
was
for the
out.
little
Caboose.
except for
I
the
wasn't
sweet
even-
little caboose. Okay, I got a quick one, then we'll let Josh out of here. But I will
No,
tell
that's
you,
okay.
last Christmas, 2 Christmases ago, my mom had this friend that was her really close friend for a couple of years, and this close friend would always bring her nephew around, and she'd be like, and she was like 50, and her nephew was like 27 or whatever, and even at one point during Christmas, it kind of seemed like they were trying to hook us up together.
Oh, wow.
And I was like not into it at all. And so we're all out at a bar having a good time. They leave. Me and my mom are having good. We end up closing the bar down. We're walking home, eating pizza drunk. I'm live on Periscope. This is when Periscope was hot too. I'm live on Periscope, probably 400 people watching.
What?
Me and my mom walking down the street. And all of a sudden we turn the corner and we see her friend and the nephew making out in the corner.
My
And then they
God.
catch us and they look and my mom goes, "Oh, that's your nephew." And then she just flicked us off, hammered, and they ran away. And then they came back the next week and hung out at our house like we didn't catch them and still called themselves aunt and nephew. And now he's dead.
Oh, wild.
So that's my episode.
So what if you would have had a 3-way with the aunt and the nephew?
No.
But what if they
I
were,
didn't
that's what
want
they were
any of them.
grooming you for?
That's probably what they were grooming me for, but they were on some weird shit. And then when
That's
Noni
some
died,
weird
she was
shit.
posting like my sweet nephew. And I swear I look back at her pictures and there's pictures of her in like her late 20s and him being like 9.
Oh my God, that's like cool for him, but also awful.
Disgusting. It's disgusting
It's
in
kinda cool
every
for
way.
him.
No, it's not. It's really gross. So R.I.P. to that guy.
Yeah.
And,
Otherwise, though, Puerto Rican culture is beautiful. Beautiful.
all right, Josh.
You had to get that one in there.
Thanks for doing the pod. Where can people find you?
I'm on the internet. I am on at Instagram at Josh_Potter. I'm on YouTube, The Josh Potter Show.
Hell yeah.
Go watch him. I don't know.
Go buy tickets to Josh's show.
I
Check
don't
out
have
his
any
shit.
yet, but thank you.
And check me out, KimCongdon.com for show dates, Childless MILF on YouTube, Magic Prank Show on Netflix. I am coming to DC Comedy Loft November 14th through 17th. Make sure you buy tickets for that. And I'll see you next week.
Oh, by the way, 11:30, November 30th, I will be in Buffalo at Nietzsche's.
Make sure you come out, check out Josh Potter. Big thanks to Chuck on the mic for producing. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.